Okay. Well, welcome to the class. My name is Miho if I haven't met you before. Um, oop. Great. So yesterday was the winter solstice. So happy solstice. And I don't have much knowledge about astrology. If you do, you can also share. But the yesterday is a pretty big uh, change, right, in this Earth and planet. So the earthy era is finished, and now we are entering into the wind era. So this was the big change that we are having. And today's theme is a letting go and creating space, which is, I like to bring this theme at the end of the year every time, because we had so much experience and emotional roller coasters and a lot of things happening, especially this year. And you might face the loss, or some new life was coming out, and I was able to be part of one of the births or two this year, because I am a doula as well. So there's so many things happening, and it's nice time for us to really tuning into and let go of something that we don't need, right? And then also I was reading the article about the change of the era from the earth to the wind. Earthy era, we were kind of more into the grounding, more stabilizing, and we are entering into the wind, which is constant movement. So some moment we might need some grounding as well, but we can really let ourselves move with that flow of the wind. So so it's taking time to really let go of something that we don't need. And also one of the blogs, the person was saying you might want to also let go of some categories that you are putting yourself in. So for example, I might be saying like, oh, I'm kind of this person, so I'm this way. You don't have to be that way anymore. So it's kind of interesting things that, we might be experiencing for the next 200 years or so, I think. So that's about it. So the theme again today is the letting go and creating the space. And if you have any request that you would like to particularly putting in for today, you can type or you can talk to me now if you want to, or if you wish, so I can cooperate with that. If you don't hear anything, oh, something might be coming. Some shoulder openings, great. Thank you, Maria. And great to see you. Okay. And twist. Great. Wonderful. So we can kind of detox all the energy that we might be accumulating as well. Anything else coming? Nothing specifically? Okay. Great. All right, let's get started. And also, we don't have a class next week, but still you will see the video from the past, I think, or you might be seeing some surprise as well. So I won't be live next week, but I'm still here. But spiritually, I'm practicing with you. Okay. So finding your comfortable seat when you're ready. Oh, sorry, I see something. Oh, Maria, there are recordings from the past. I know you haven't been participating live, but I think on YouTube you could see. If you go to the YMCA site, I think Margo can put it on the chat. I think you can go to the website, YMCA website, and then you should be able to see the link for the YouTube from the past class. Oh, okay. Oh, great. Wonderful. All right. Wonderful. Thank you. Sorry, I see some message, but I cannot see from here. Taking a moment. Settle your energy on your mat. And maybe we can take a moment to review what the year was. Good thing, bad thing, sad, happiness, anything that you might be going through. Or I've heard many of the self-discovery this year. So we were taking a lot of time to see what is. Even you may like it or might not like it. Just seeing as is and accepting as is. And then take a big inhale here. And then opening the mouth, sighing out. Taking 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, releasing out. One more time, inhale. Exhale out. And taking a moment to set an intention for today's practice, if there is any. Or dedicating your practice to somebody else or something else. Reach your palms together. Letting your base of the thumb slightly lifting up your sternum. Releasing your chin towards your chest. Gently opening your eyes, focusing on one point on the fingertips or mat. And slowly bring your gaze forward. And reach your arms up. Interlace them fingers, sending your palms up, taking a slight back bend. Exhale, reach your palms forward, rounding your back. Inhale, reach up, opening the front body. And then exhale, round, opening the back body. One more time, inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, round. Inhale back to the center. And twist, releasing your fingers, twisting to your right side. Releasing your hands wherever they can land. Then you can reach your left hand to the outside of your right thigh if not there. And sending your right hand up and over. You're still twisting to your right and side bending to your left. And release your left hand, crossing in front of your right hand in front of your left arm. And rounding your back, you can release your head gently down. So you feel the openness in between your shoulder blades. You might want to send the breath to that area. Inhale, slowly lifting your torso. Reach your right hand out to the side, left hand up and over. And then slowly walk your hands forward. Keep walking your hands as little or as far as you'd like to reach. Releasing your head heavy, softening through your back. And taking your time, slowly lifting your torso. Reach both hands behind your hips, sending your sternum up towards the sky. Bring your head back to the center, switching your crossing legs if your legs are crossed. Reach your arms up into waist and fingers, sending your palms up, taking a slight back bend. And exhale, round, opening the back body. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, round. Inhale back to the center, releasing your fingers, twisting to your left side. And reach your right hands to the outside of your left thigh if not there, sending your left hand up and over. Releasing your left hand to the outside of your right thigh, rounding your back again. Opening the space in between your shoulder blades and sending your breath into your upper back. And slowly lifting your torso, reach both hands behind your hips, sending your sternum up towards the sky. And I forgot to do the side bending, so let's send the left arm up to the side, reach your right hand up and over. And walk your hands forward as little as far as you'd like to reach. Taking your time, slowly lifting your torso, moving into downward facing dog. Taking your time, pedal your feet, opening the back of your legs. And during here, raising your heels, softening your knees, look towards your hands. Taking a slowest walk to the front of your mat. Moving into forward fold, Uttanasana. You might want to keep your knees soft, maybe reach for your elbows.
Swing your torso side to side or gently shaking your head, yes or no. Releasing your hands down towards the mat. Softening your knees. Slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Coming up to standing Tadasana. Mountain pose. Letting your energy moving into your feet. Letting your energy moving through your legs, through your hips, through the spine towards the crown of the head. And lifting your energy up towards the sky at the same time, grounding your energy down to the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up. Taking a slight back bend, lifting your heart up towards the sky, lengthening your tailbone down towards your heels. Exhale, hinging from your hip joints, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Softening your knees, stepping your left leg back into lunge. Release your left knee down, untuck your toes, protecting your left knee if you have a sensitive knee, and you can use the props if you have the props or if you need them. Inhale, reach your heart forward, opening the front left hip. And exhale, hips back, opening the back of your right leg. Inhale, reach forward, bending your right knee. And exhale, hips back, opening the back of your right leg. And here, making sure your hips are over your left knee. Try not to bring your hips all the way towards your left heel. One more time, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. And then let's stay here. Your right leg is extended. Inhale, finding the length in your spine so you feel more stretch through the back of your right leg. And then walk your hands to the right side of you. So kind of shortening the right side of your body. And try not to bring your pelvis together with the right side. So keep hugging your left hip back towards your left foot. And bring your torso back to the center. Turn your left toes to the right side. Keep walking your hands all the way towards the back of your mat, moving into supported side plank. Lengthening the right side of your body. And slowly releasing your hands down, moving into downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward to plank pose. Releasing your knees down, let your exhale lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, moving into baby cobra. Little one, no weight on your hands. Releasing your torso down, pressing through tabletop. Moving into downward facing dog. Inhale, raising your heels. Softening your knees, look forward, step walk, float forward if you're ready. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach arms all the way up with a slight back bend. Exhale, diving forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine, flat back. Softening your knees, stepping your right leg back into lunge. Releasing your right knee down and tuck your toes again, protecting your knee up using your props. Inhale, reach your heart forward, opening the front leg, right hip. Exhale, hips back, opening the back of your left leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. Again, keeping your hips over your right knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. And then staying over your right knee, inhale, finding the length in your spine. Walk your hands to your left side. Keep hugging your right hip back towards your right foot. Slowly bring your torso back to the center. Turn your right toes to the left. Walk your hands all the way towards the front. Moving into supported side plank. Releasing your hands down, moving into downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward to plank pose. If you're ready through chaturanga, move through chaturanga. I'm taking a modified version as usual. Inhale, moving into baby cobra or up dog or cobra. Moving into downward facing dog. Inhale deep. Exhale, release out. Inhale. Sign out of flare your lips. Taking a 5 more breath cycles, staying down dog. Lowering your knees down into child's pose. Once you feel ready, moving back into downward facing dog. No rush. And again, I'm demonstrating the modified version. So you can stay in downward facing dog if you'd like to. Inhale, raising your right leg back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, shoulders are over your wrists. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale to your right armpit. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale to your left armpit. Keep twisting, moving into fallen triangle. If you'd like to modify it, you can lower your right shin down. Releasing your left hand down, swing your right foot back and up into down dog split. Opening your hips, bending your knee. Squaring your hips, step your right foot forward into lunge. If you are on your left knee, lifting your left knee. Inhale, reach your right forward, opening the front body, especially the left hip. And exhale, hips back, opening the back of both legs, especially the right. Inhale, reach forward, opening the front. Exhale, hips back. One more time, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, reach forward. Stepping your left foot forward, moving into chair pose, Utkatasana. You can bring your feet hips width if you prefer to, or your feet together. Hugging your navel and lengthening your lower back towards the back of your mat. Bring your palms together. Inhale, finding the length. Exhale, twisting to your right side. Doesn't have to be the deepest twist. And you might want to take a peek on your knees. If your left knee is popping forward, you can bring your left hip back to bring your hips square and your knees together. Inhale, come back to the center. And twisting to your left side. Again, it doesn't have to be the deepest twist. Again, if your right knee is popping forward, hug your right hip back, bring your knees together, hips together. Inhale, come back to the center. Shifting into your right foot, moving into warrior 3. It's just a quick warrior 3. And then softening your right knee, opening up into warrior 2. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Then straighten your right knee, moving into triangle pose. Trikonasana. Keep finding the length through the bones of your body. Imagining you have the invisible wall behind you. So the back of your head, your upper back, lower back is connected to the invisible wall behind you. And softening your right knee, inhale, reversing your warrior. And let's keep the right knee bent. Walk your hands down to the mat, turn your left toes up. And squatting into your right leg, moving into Skandasana. If you don't feel comfortable squatting all the way down, you can keep your hips high. Yeah, if you can squat all the way down. And then let's switch to the left side, bending your left knee, extending your right leg. Again, moving into your right side. Into your left. Keeping your left knee bent, walk your hands to, did I say right leg? Keeping your left knee bent, walk your hands towards the left side, towards the back of your mat. Lower your right knee down and tuck your toes. And then let's heel to your right foot, left foot slightly wider. Reach your left hand to the inner thigh, and then turn your torso to your left side. And if you'd like to, you can bring your left hand to the back of your head and then opening your elbows up. And then slowly releasing your hands down, inhale to plank. Let's roll onto the outer left foot, moving into side plank. Again, I'm going to show the modified version. You can step the top foot, lower your knee down, but push the floor away. We're going to switch to the other side. Lower the right hand, left hand up. Again, if you're modifying, either top foot forward or bottom leg down. And releasing both hands down, moving through your choice of flow. Or skip your flow, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, raising your right leg back and up. And then stepping forward into lunge. Step your left foot a little bit forward, so both legs are long. And then let's reach left hand underneath your shoulder, right hand to your outer right hip. And then using your right hand to lengthen the right side of your body from your right armpit to your outer right hip. You can keep your left hand under your shoulder, or you can bring your left hand to the outer right foot. And then readjust your right hand to your sacrum, so stabilizing your pelvis here. And then opening your torso to your right side. And keep opening through the right side of your body. Try your best to keep your pelvis square to the ceiling. You can extend your right hand up if you feel comfortable. And then slowly untwist. step your left foot to the outside of your right foot. And moving into Garudasana, Eagle pose. Your left arm is over the right. Taking any variations, if you'd like to, you can hinge from your hip joints. Sending your elbows beyond your knees, but you're hollowing your back. Scoop your navel in. Just focusing on one point where it's not moving. And breathing easy. And then slowly release your left hand down and cross your right leg, reaching up, moving into half moon. Try your best to open your torso out to the side. It's a little bit challenging from coming down out to the side. Nice work. And then softening your left knee, landing into goddess pose. Keeping your sit bone heavy. Inhale here. As you exhale, turn your torso to your right side. Try not to take your pelvis together, keeping your pelvis straight forward. You're twisting from your navel. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to your left side. Inhale back to the center. Press through your feet, extending your arms and legs up. And reach your arms up to the side or turn your toes in, heels up. Lifting your heart up. Inhale, opening the front body. And then releasing your torso forward, wide legged, forward foot. If you have a tripod in your practice here, you're welcome to add. Or you might want to bend one knee at a time, sending your hips side to side. And if you are in the tripod, slowly release your feet on the mat. Heel draw your feet closer together. And then lower your seat on the mat. And let's face towards the back of your mat if you have a screen on your side. Moving into Navasana, both pose. Try your best to roll on the front of your sit bone. And lifting your heart up towards the sky. Not the chin. Heart up, your chin towards your chest. Or you're not tucking the chin. Just keeping the head in line with your spine, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving through your choice of flows. Keep your flow. We're meeting downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release out. Inhale. Sighing out the door. Lowering your knees down into child's pose. Softening your breath. And here, if you feel comfortable, you can bring your hands towards your legs and you can cross your arms behind your hips and turn your head to one side. Unless you want to keep your forehead grounded. And if you're facing to one side, switch to the other side. Once you feel ready, come back to the center, moving into downward facing dog. Or moving into tabletop if you're modifying. No rush. Inhale, raising your left leg back in. Exhale, knee to your nose, shoulders are over your wrists. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale to your left armpit. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale to your right armpit. Keep twisting, moving into fallen triangle. You push the left hand down, try not to sink into the joints. Releasing your right hand down, left foot back and up into down dog split. Opening your hips, bending your knee. Squaring your hips, step your left foot forward into lunge. If your right knee is on the floor, lifting your right knee, inhale, reach your heart forward. And exhale, hips back, opening the back of your left leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. One more time, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, reach forward. Step your right foot forward, moving into Utkatasana, chair pose. And keep hugging your navel in, lengthening your lower back towards the back of your mat. Bring your palms together, inhale, finding the length. Exhale, twisting to your left. You might want to hug your right hip back. Taking any variation if you'd like to open your arms to the 6 o'clock. You might want to take it. And bring your palms together, finding the length in your spine. And twisting to your right side. You're hugging your left hip back. You might want to open your arms to the 6 o'clock. And bring your palms together back to the center. Shifting your weight on your left foot, reach your right foot back into mini warrior 3. And softening your left knee, opening up into warrior 2. Inhale, reversing your warrior. And lengthening your left leg, moving into triangle pose. Trikonasana. Again, keeping the back of your head, upper back, lower back connected to the invisible wall behind you. And then softening your left knee, inhale, reversing your warrior. Keeping your left knee bent, reach your hands down to the floor, turn your right toes up towards the sky, moving into Skandasana. You can keep your hips high or lower. You can also bring your palms together if you feel comfortable. Just making sure your knees are pointing over the second or third toes. You don't want to hurt your knee by bringing your knees forward. And then switch to the other side. You can walk your hands along the floor. And then let's switch to the other side. And then shift to your left side, right side. Walk your hands towards the right foot. Lower your left knee down. Let's heel our right toe slightly out to the side. And then reach your right hand into the right inner thigh, opening your torso. Again, if you'd like to, you can bring your right hand to the back of your head. And then opening your right elbow up towards the sky. And releasing your hands down to the mat, stepping back into plank. Side plank, rolling out to the outer right foot. Taking any variations, you can take tree, star, hand to big toe if you're ready, modify. And then switch to the other side. Left hand down, right arm left. Taking any variations. And then when you're ready, releasing both hands down, moving through your choice of flow. Skip your flow. We're meeting downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release out. Inhale, raising your left leg back and up. And stepping forward into lunge. Step your right foot a little bit forward. So both legs are long. And then keeping your right hand underneath your shoulder, left hand into your outer left hip. And then use your left hand to lengthen your left hip back. And then readjust your left palm over the sacrum. You might want to reach your right hand to the outer left foot. And then spiral your torso to your left side. And try your best to feel your sacrum, keeping your palm facing up. Sacrum facing up. However you take it. You might want to extend your left hand up towards the sky if that feels good. Keep lengthening the left side of your body. Beautiful. And then slowly untwist. Step your right foot to the outside of your left foot, crossing your legs. And then lifting your torso, coming up into eagle leg. Right arm over the left. You might want to stay here, upright, or sending your elbows beyond your knees. Scoop your navel in. Breathe. And then slowly reach your right hand towards the floor and cross your left leg. And then reaching back, opening up into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. And then softening your right knee, landing into goddess pose. And then this time, reach your hands into your inner thighs or knees. And then push your one shoulder forward. And then press. I'm doing the right side if you're facing to me. And
And then come back to the center. And let's push the other leg back. You don't have to bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Keep relaxing your shoulders. And then come back to the center. Press through your feet, lifting up into star pose. Opening your arms to the T shape. Turning your toes in. Let's reach the hands behind you this time. Interlace them fingers. And then press through your feet, hugging everything from your inner legs up towards the sky. And reach back. Bring your torso back. Releasing your torso forward. You can keep your hands as is. Or releasing your hands down towards the mat if you prefer to. Keeping your head heavy and relaxed. And if you feel comfortable keeping your hands as is, let's turn the torso to your right side. So you're looking towards your right side or towards the right foot as far as you can go. Then come back to the center, switching the grip of your hands, and then turning your torso to the left. And bring your torso back to the center, releasing your hands down to the mat. And heel to your feet closer together. Releasing your hips down on the mat, facing towards the front of your mat, moving into Navasana, both foot. Taking any expressions that you'd like to take. You can extend the legs long or reach your arms back. And then here I'm going to add a little more spice to it. So I'm going to do the same side as you do. So roll onto the right hip and then slowly lower in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming up 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, up. Roll to the left hip, lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly up, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch to the right side, lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, your torso is facing forward, and up, 4, 3, 2, switch to the left side, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then up, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. 1, holding here. You can also hold your legs if you need to. 4, 5, 4. You might want to extend your legs out, your arms up. 3, 2, and 1. Moving through your choice of flow. Skip your flow. We're meeting downward facing dog. Nice walk, everyone. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release out. Inhale. Releasing out. Lowering your knees down into child's pose. Softening your breath. And if you'd like to do the same thing what we did, you can turn your head to one side and the other side, or staying in the center.
or you can take any other arm variations. Let's slide the torso forward, moving on your belly. Moving into Shalabhasana. Any arm variations. Let's hug the inner thighs towards each other and lifting up. Finding the length. Let your crown of the head reach diagonally up to the corner where the wall and ceiling meets. And your toes are also at the same, facing diagonally out. Keeping your breath nice and steady, even though your breath might be a little bit shallower. And then slowly release one ear to the mat. You can relax your arms. And let's take the other set. Either Shalabhasana or Dhanurasana. If you're ready for Dhanurasana, bend your knees, hold your feet. Chin or forehead to the mat. Inhale, lifting up. And when you're ready, releasing down the other ear to the mat. You might want to let your hips moving side to side gently. And then let's turn our head to the right side and extending your arms to the T shape. And then you're going to reach your right hand underneath your shoulder and rolling onto your side. If your head is very far away from the floor, you can use the pillow under your head to support. And I'm going to face to the other side. You can stay there. You might want to keep staying on your side. If you'd like to, you can step your right foot behind your left leg. And if you'd like to, you can also step your left foot next to your right foot. So please go into the space where you can comfortably go. You don't have to push yourself. And let your breath moving into the space where you're feeling any sensations, or some sensations, or a lot of sensations. And then slowly extending your legs, coming back on your belly. And switch to the other side. Turning your head to the left side, extending your right arm out. And then have your left hand underneath your shoulder and rolling onto the right side of your body. And you might want to support your head with any pillows or props you have. You can step your left foot behind you. You might want to step your right foot behind you or next to your left foot. Sending your breath into any sensations. When you're ready, extending your legs, come back on your belly and rolling on your back. Might want to hug your knees into your chest for a moment, rolling side to side. And let's keep the right knee bent. Either release your left foot on the mat or extending longer on your mat. I'm doing the same side. You can circle your hips just to massage the ascending colon. If you're taking a few circles to the one side, switch to the opposite direction. And you might want to stay here, keeping your right knee bent. If you'd like to extend your right leg long, as you extend your right leg long, keeping the back of your left thigh down towards the mat. Keep relaxing through your neck and shoulders. And sometimes it's nice to circle the top leg or flex and point. Especially when I point, I feel good on my top of my foot. And then rebending your right knee, or crossing over the left side. You might want to scoot your hips a little bit to the right, so you can bring the spine in line with your head. Slowly bring your head back to the center. Knees back, hips back to the center. And then hug both knees into your chest again. And keeping your left knee bent, either release your right foot down or right leg long on the mat. And you might want to circle your left hip. Making sure you're circling in both directions. If you'd like to, extending your left leg out. Keeping the back of your right leg long. Relaxing through the back of your neck and shoulders. You might want to circle your left foot, flex and point. Just an option. And then rebending your left knee, crossing over to your right side. Scoot your hips a little bit to the left side. And bring your torso back to the center. And let's take a few breath cycles, either moving into shoulder stance or Viparita Karani, lifting your legs upright. If you can go on your shoulders, go on your shoulders. I have a little bump in my bum. Back of my head, so I cannot go at this moment. You can lift your legs straight up. You might want to use the wall. And then when you're ready, if you're on your shoulder stance, you might want to move into the plow. And then releasing your hands, lower your pelvis down on your mat. And then take your time, release your feet down using your core. You might want to add the fish pose if you'd like to. Oops. And then moving into your choice of Shavasana. It's going to be a very short Shavasana. Or if your energy is calling for you to come upright, sitting upright into meditation, you can moving into the seated meditation. Sorry, I'm supposed to finish now, but I'm going to go a little bit over. I'm going to guide you into a mini guided meditation here. If you prefer to mute my voice, you can mute my voice. I'm inviting you to visualize the genuine smile in your face. And then bringing the genuine smile into your lips, into your jaw, into your cheekbones, your eyes, eyebrows, to the back of your head. Your genuine smile goes under your neck, your sternum, into your shoulders, into your upper arms, through your elbows, your forearms, wrists, palms, each fingers, and sending the genuine smile into your fingertips. You might visualize the genuine smile in each fingertips. And then bring your genuine smile back into your ribs, into your organs, to your pelvis, under your thighs, your knees, through shins and calves, ankles, soles of your feet, top of your feet, each toes. And let your genuine smile moving into the tip of your toes. And bring your genuine smile back in your brain. And kind of focusing on the midbrain. And keeping the focus there.
let's reach the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Bringing your awareness back in your body. And then slide your tongues towards the back of your teeth, towards the gum line. And reach your thumbs to each fingertips. And either you can bring your palms together in front of your forehead, or you can bring your palms facing towards your forehead into your third eye chakra, just grounding there. Now let's bring the palms in front of your neck. You bring your palms to the center of your heart. You bring your palms into your navel. You bring your palms to your lower belly. And if you are on your back, you can stay there. You can reach your hands into your hip crease if you can reach for your hip crease. If you are sitting, bring your thumbs in forward, 4 fingers back, and then hug your elbows back. In grounding there. And if you are on your back, slowly bend your knees, rolling onto one side. And then lifting your torso. Bring your hands into your thighs. Massage your thighs from your hip crease to your knees. And then massaging your knees. And you can separate your feet a little bit wider or away from each other. And massaging your shins. And you can press your thumbs into the mid-calf all the way down towards your ankles. And then hold your ankles a little bit tighter. Grounding your energy. And then massaging your feet, you can bring your thumbs from your heel to the big toe, each toes. From your heel to each toes. When you're ready, coming into your comfortable seat. If you'd like to join me for Om, you can unmute yourself here. And taking a cleansing breath. Just once. Inhale here. Opening the mouth, sighing out, taking all the things that is no longer serving you from your system. Let it out. And bring your right fist into your lower belly, below your navel. And then cover with your left arm. Keeping your torso long, spine long, hinge slightly forward. And then keeping the torso nice and long, come back to seated position, releasing your hands. Bring your palms together. If you would like to join me for one Om, inhale.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the class. And I forgot to mention there is a 31 days step challenge in January, and you can win the prize, I think. So if you would like to go for that 31-day challenge, you can go into the website. It's 4 steps. I don't